Scorpio, right. Let's get into it. This is going to be your first proofread for the month of January. Capricorn season. This is a season that your ruling planet is exalted in, right? It's exalted in Capricorn. And that means that like all of that energy, all of that determination, and all of that drive can be put to the test and then be put to work, right? Because you're put to the test and then you kind of like make that what you struggled through a part of, you know, your transformation and your, you know, new sense of self, because it's the warrior energy, right? And it's like the warrior that has gone through the struggle and then gets to the mountaintop at the end of that struggle. Oh, right. Here's a warrior. Hi, warrior. Hi, darling. Oh, the light, is it too bright? I know you're just waking up from your nap. Yes. Are you looking for food? Scorpio. I'm going to take you out right after this. Or I am going to just maybe take a little bit of a break here and come back to it. Is that it? No, we're going to read it. Okay, so Scorpio, this is, here you go. Ooh, you got the sun. So you might be dealing with a Leo, or you could even be dealing with a Capricorn or an Aries, because you just got the Emperor as well, Scorpio. Like I said, Mars energy, okay? And you got the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is moon in Cancer, which is the full moon. It's talking about completion. It's also talking about control issues, right? So somebody could have some control issues right now. It could have to also do with like career or work, or someone could be trying to control what it is that your creativity, right? So we have the Emperor, somebody who's in charge, who is, you know, managing things, but it's also like the creativity and what's being produced, what's being cultivated, what's being built, what's being brought to you by, you know? And then we have you here, which is feeling like there's things that you want to do, but you feel like you can't do them, or you just feel a little bit emotionally complacent about this person who is, you know, in a position to control, right? And they're also knowing that they're kind of like, you know, controlling your emotions, right? But, you know, they're not actually doing this. It's really you not seeing what the possibilities are in this situation, you know? And the fours are talking about like how your emotions are creating blockages for you. You know, you have some emotional blockages here, right? Now this could be the Emperor that's emotionally blocked, or you are feeling emotionally blocked because of the effects that this person's behavior, right, in the ways that they are leading are making you feel. So you might have some problems with leadership right now, okay? Or some people could be having problems with you as a leader, but I think it's you having problems with leadership, right? Okay, let's see what's on the other side of these cards. Oh, the Emperor's on one side, and then the Empress is on the other side. So it could be a relationship, or it could be like two people who are leading. And I was going to say that, like, you know, you could be dealing with other people who are leaders in the situation, and you really are. And it's just kind of like, this Nine of Wands is, you know, feeling a little bit defensive, emotionally defensive. And, you know, your words are stemming from an emotional place because it's the moon, but it's the moon in Sagittarius. So it's like the way I feel is how I'm going to be, you know what I mean? It's like that. So somebody is projecting their emotions, right? Either you or them. They're projecting their emotions onto you. The Four of Swords is saying, like, take a little bit of a break back, you know what I mean? Because the fours are related to the fourth house, but they're also related to the first house of Aries, the Emperor, right? So it's like taking a step back from this so you can gain some perspective. You have to take a step back from your relationships, and you need to create that healthy space for yourself outside of them so that you can gain some perspective. And there's power in gaining that perspective, you know what I mean? Because it allows you to receive information and just kind of like be inspired, divinely inspired by the universe, right? It's Jupiter in Libra, and Jupiter is talking about expansion, growth, and boundaries. So it's boundaries within your relationships, you know, and it's psychological boundaries as well, because, you know, you're going to have that those psychological, mental impressions that people leave on you or leave you with, right? So you have to be able to discern when it's the right time for you to spend some time with yourself so that you can heal, right? Emotionally and psychologically from the effects of the relationships that, you know, you just have that are powerful in your life, that have powerful influences on you. You know, and it's like you need to gain that perspective for yourself so that you can think for yourself, right? Because sometimes this energy of like the sun and the emperor being with the sun and like the Four of Cups could just be too much, right? And it could be parents too. It could be mom and dad also. They might not, you know, you might having to prove yourself to them and having to be defensive about what it is that you're trying to like express or say or prove or whatnot, you know. But definitely take that time out for yourself, and also use that time that you're taking out for yourself not to be this way, right? Well, let's try to detach from the heaviness of those emotions and lighten it up. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to identify with those emotions, because, you know, it's like sometimes people will say you are this, but you're not really that. Don't let them do that to you, and don't let them try to label you or try to pin you as being anything. That's why this card is so great, because it's like, I know who I am and I don't need you to tell me who I am, right? Like that type of thing. Or the reasons why, X, Y, and or Z. 1, 2, and 3. You do not know me. Sorry. Okay, she's ready to go out. So I'm going to end it right here for you, Scorpio. And I feel like we pretty much got through it, you know. So you definitely have learned from your past, right? You're not going to make the same mistakes again, and you're not going to let somebody be able to, you know, get to you in the same way that they've gotten to you in the past. Not this time. No, not again. No, ma'am. No, sir. Okay, I concur. So, you know, just be patient with yourself and be patient with others, but also, like, you don't have to be patient with people if you create that boundary and that safe space for yourself, you know, away from them. You know. All right, Scorpio, I will see you all around. See you soon. Like, share, subscribe. If you want to get that 20 minute for 21 special, email providencetarotkendrick@gmail.com. Hit the notification bell and the subscribe button. Also follow Providence Tarot on IG, and follow my personal account, which is NYC Kendrick, also on Instagram. Okay? Bye, Scorp. Scorp.